fiscal year is just days away, and a $70 billion budget is now in the hands of the governor. News Channel 3's Chris Yu joins us live in studio to explain what's in store.
Yes, Trisha, Governor Gretchen Whitmer has already said she intends to sign the bipartisan budget before the end of the month. That's because the fiscal year begins this coming Friday. Here's a look at what the budget focuses on. Long hours and short-staffed, but relief is on the way for Michigan's ambulance services. The bipartisan budget that just passed the state legislature includes nearly $13 million for EMS. The Michigan Association of Ambulance Services says on average, EMS agencies are only reimbursed 10 to 25% of their Medicaid costs. This makes it hard to increase the pay of EMS employees and attract new applicants. As of last month, the MAAS says there were more than 1,000 job openings for full-time paramedics and emergency medical technicians. Another priority of the state budget, infrastructure. About $200 million will be used to repair or replace nearly 100 bridges. Then there's expanding access to childcare. 105,000 more children will be eligible because of a $108 million investment, and $800 million will be used as grants for childcare providers. The budget also focuses on health initiatives. They include using nearly $500 million to increase the pay of direct care workers. The budget does include a Republican-written provision that would ban indoor mask requirements for students, but the governor's office plans to declare it as unenforceable. Some of the funding in the budget focus specifically on local projects. For example, $1 million will be used to repair the Battle Creek City Hall's front facade. In addition, $2 million will be used to revitalize McKinley Plaza Hotel in Battle Creek.
The mask debate continuing this morning as parents at Portage Public Schools prepare to stand before the school board once again to protest the school district's mask mandate. News Channel 3's Hannah Knowles joining us live outside Portage Northern High School as parents say they'll be fighting for what they say is parent choice.
Good morning. Students have been back in the classroom for Portage Public Schools for about 2 months now. Right now, all students and staff, regardless of vaccination status, must wear a mask while inside school buildings. And parents tell me that tonight they plan to protest the mask mandate for the third time this year. Now, this has been a debate that we have been covering for the past few weeks now, since the start of the school year when the district first announced the mask mandate after weeks of back and forth. Now, during the last board meeting, school officials revealed that 221 students and their families chose virtual learning out of a total of 8,797 students who are enrolled in K through 12. In addition to wearing a mask in school buildings, students must also wear a mask while on any school-related transportation. However, during after-school or athletic activities, masks are not required but highly recommended. Now, despite Kalamazoo County's rising cases of COVID-19, one parent tells me it should be her choice whether to send her children to school wearing a mask or not.
But we feel it should be parental choice. There are a lot of kids that are suffering psychological effects because of masks. There are a lot of students actually that need to be able to read their teacher's lips to learn.
The Kalamazoo County Commissioners will be voting on a new resolution that would request the health department to get rid of the school mask mandate on October 5th. To clarify, if the resolution passes, it would not have the power to force the health department to rescind the mandate. It would only be a request. Now, last Tuesday, 6 out of the 11 county commissioners chose to move the resolution to a vote. And right now, if you look at Portage Public Schools website, they do have this COVID-19 case overview posted online. You can see during the month of September that the cases continue to rise. On Friday, the dashboard reports 0 new student or staff cases, 47 cumulative student cases, and 9 cumulative cases for staff. Tonight's board meeting starts at 6:30 here at Portage Northern's High School auditorium. Again, it is open to the public and public comments are welcome.
This morning will be the first day students at Lakeview High School in Battle Creek can head back to the classroom after the district made the switch back to virtual due to rising cases. News Channel 3's Hannah Knowles joining us now live. Hannah, even though the district's heading back to face-to-face, there are still a large number of students in quarantine.
Good morning. According to the district's website, which is updated weekly as of September 20th, which was the latest update posted online, you can see 116 students still remain quarantined. 21 students are considered confirmed positive cases. 2 staff members fall into that same category, and 0 staff members remain quarantined as they get ready to head back to the classroom this morning. Now, in a post posted online to the district's Facebook and website, the principal writes, "Thank you for your support while we had to switch to virtual instruction for the past 10 days. He continues on to say that he knows this wasn't what most hoped for the school year, but that the district was reminded that virtual learning is a possibility. Now, only a few weeks into the school year with COVID-19 cases on the rise, Calhoun County Health Officer Eric Pessel says he doesn't expect schools to have to return to full virtual learning, but is anticipating more outbreaks to come. Right now, Calhoun County does not have a mask mandate in place for schools, but some schools such as Westlake Elementary have their own mask policies. Now, in addition to Lakeview High School, students at Harper Creek also had to pivot back to virtual learning after outbreaks at the middle school. The latest update from the Calhoun County Health Department reports more than 14,000 total confirmed cases of COVID-19, 312 deaths, 511 hospitalizations, and 22 current COVID-19 cases in hospital beds. Now, the Michigan Health Department says that if a fully vaccinated student comes in contact with a COVID-19 case, that fully vaccinated student does not have to quarantine and can remain in the classroom. And speaking of classrooms, coming up live at 6:30, another heated debate at Portage Public Schools as parents tell me that they plan to protest the mask mandate again tonight.